Hi, I'm Ashwini.
Hi, I'm Nisha.
Welcome to the IoW Weddings podcast. And we're here to talk about our favorite topic, makeup. What's makeup in the tropics like for you?
It's really trying to make sure you don't melt away.
Yeah,
I would say.
that's like the first question
because it's so humid.
Yeah.
Like here.
Yeah.
Like,
So
it's not like any other
country.
Yeah.
And when it comes to like hair, makeup, and just dressing in general, I feel like we need to work a little bit harder.
Yeah.
In terms of using like the right primers and setting powders and stuff like that.
And
so
for different like skin types and so many different issues and just making sure that they're happy and they're fine and no problems later.
Yes. So I just wanted to like touch on what are the most like frequently asked questions that you get from brides. I know I get a lot of less is more now, but
that doesn't work. Anyway,
but what are the most like frequently asked questions that you get from brides who are not locals and locals both? Like what do you feel like you get asked a lot?
I mean, okay, if you talk about like makeup and hair, since we do both, right?
Yeah.
But in terms of like the makeup, they would be like, okay, is this gonna last like 16 hours?
Yeah.
What if I start sweating? Will it, go away?
Yeah.
But I still want this no makeup look. I think that's
the no makeup look is just everywhere right now. I feel like bridal glam has evolved into such a no makeup look where I even had,
and like you said, blush blindness.
Yeah, and blush blindness. It's like more blush.
But keep it natural.
But
keep everything else natural.
Yeah, keep it glowy.
Yeah.
So I feel like we get a lot of we want to look natural and glowy in terms of heavy glam.
Yeah.
And mostly
that's very like, it's only a few brides. Like
yes.
You have like the selected few that really want that,
We love doing a full glam.
No,
I
we
mean,
are
such
glam,
full
bridal.
glam girlies.
Yeah. It's just such a nice way to bring out your features. I feel like, and I would say even looking at your work, like you still do it in a way that they still look like themselves. But they're so nicely enhanced.
Yeah.
So
especially like with eyes. I mean, we just need to know. I mean, you and I both just accentuate like everyone's features and keeping your skin tone the same, which is so important, which is something we don't do. I think which is something we do. Sorry,
we don't change
it. Yeah. Even in this day and age, I get. Can I go 2 to 3 shades brighter?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it still happens. And I'm just like...
So what do you say about it?
I'm just like, I think you've come to the wrong artist because I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's always not... Sometimes it's not the bride. It's always like their mom or their mother-in-law that comes for the trial.
Yeah.
And I have this policy where I only listen to my bride because it's their day at the end of the day.
Sure.
So if they're not happy, I'm not happy.
Yeah, that's true. 100%.
So I think we I understand what they mean by 2 to 3 shades brighter also, but also I understand if it's just like doing like 1 shade lighter concealer just to bring out.
So actually that's something I do. So when when I think these questions we get, especially at the trial, right?
All the time, right?
All the time. So I'm like, okay, instead of making your entire face another color, and then when you keep your hand, it's like, whose limb is that? You don't want that.
You don't want that.
We'll just be like, okay, we can lighten the center, which is what we use the concealer. And
lighter
overall,
concealer.
You look brighter.
You look like you've had a good night's rest. That's what's important.
Yeah.
We can do that for you, right?
Yeah.
But you can't completely change your skin tone and look like a completely different person. 100%. Yeah. So
and it's just not. I would say, especially in a country like Sri Lanka, because it's so humid. you are going to sweat. That's another thing. Like
Yeah.
you can't stop your
You
body from
can't
sweating. I think that's
yeah.
another frequently asked question.
Yeah.
Like, will I sweat?
Yeah.
Like even if you put setting spray.
It's like if I sit in front of the fire during the rituals, will I melt?
Yeah.
I'm just like, you're not gonna melt, but obviously you're gonna sweat. you know, yeah. Don't try to touch the fire,
exactly.
But but obviously
that's just a realistic like response your body is going to have to everything that's happening around.
So like
but you won't melt.
Yeah, you're not gonna melt. You're not gonna melt, but you are going to sweat a bit.
Yeah. And no setting spray is going to like
stop you from sweating.
I feel like if that does that, then
great. Wow, where is it? Somebody give it to us.
Also, I'm sure it's going to have like, you're going to be like a mannequin. Like that's going to have some side effect.
I know, like the Crayon spray.
Yes, the
is what.
thing.
Yeah. So is what I mean. I'm a Bharatanatyam dancer, so we used to use Crayon for everything, which is fine. I know a lot of people do use this brand for wedding makeup, but I personally don't. I used it on stage for stage makeup
because that is actually what it's known for.
Yeah, because on your wedding day, it's so important to look natural. Yet a little done up, like the best version of yourself, right? Yeah. So, I mean, I do still use the Crayon spray because it keeps everything in place. Like one of the best. That's only if I'm doing like super heavy glam and glitter and all of the work. Yeah. So, other than that, we try to keep it as natural. I mean, it depends. Like, we're the type of makeup artists that want to satisfy the client as well. Yeah. We're not like, oh, this is what you need to do. This is how you need to look.
I mean, because at the end of the day, you're paying for that service and it's your day and we are here to enhance, make you comfortable, love
and we need to like, I feel like it's so important to meet each other halfway in terms of makeup and your look.
Trust your makeup artist.
Trust your makeup artist.
Like, that really goes a long way, right? Because I think when you have that relationship, that's another like frequently asked question. Like, okay, why are you so, like, why are you asking so many questions from us? But that's also because we want to make you feel comfortable, and the more information we get, and that comfort level makes you feel like it's like your bestie doing your makeup.
And also, it's so important for us to ask these questions because we are your first point of contact for your wedding day. So your relationship with your makeup artist kind of sets the tone for the rest of the evening. So I think it's really important that you have a good relationship and you guys are on the same page.
And you book the right.
And you book the right. And don't go back on it. Because cancelling is just, I mean, it happens, but it's difficult for all of us. Because you're changing your mind, we have to go back and forth with refunds. And just when you're making your decision as a bride, I feel like it's so important to choose the right makeup artist.
Mostly they would all book like 8 months or at least to a year before. So
but we also do get the last minute like, oh, I'm getting married next week. And you're like, I've had that. Right. This is either somebody who's cancelled on you or you've really decided within this week to get married. So, we've had those as well. Quality of makeup is another thing. Something that we always get asked is, what brands do you use? What brands do you not use? What is your take? What is your take on that?
I mean, like, I would say at this point in my career, because I've been doing this for almost like 10 years now. Obviously, like in terms of the products I use, all of that has evolved. My techniques have evolved. So I am always trying to do and give my clients the best, especially, my brides, but clients in general. But mostly like high-end. Like I have a variety, I would say.
Exactly.
See, and this is another thing. I'm sure you get that. People think that if you only use high-end, it's good. But then there are also
some great drugstore products, like even the Lakme eyeliner, for example.
So good,
right?
Seriously,
so I mean, because since the both of us are half Indian, we kind of always. I mean, I always reach for the Lakme eye, the kajal, like always, like for especially like for deeper,
really works.
and it stays.
That's the most
it
important.
doesn't budge.
You can cry.
Yeah.
Ladies.
Fire, tears, rain,
Yeah.
anything. It's not going to move.
Not gonna move. So I know you focus like more on bridal.
Yes.
So what are like the most asked for like trial looks? Like do you have like a signature look that brides ask you, or it's like?
Yeah, I feel like I do, which is everyone's always like, you know, this term soft glam.
Ah, okay.
Which
in
is
between.
It's like the in between, but I also feel like soft glam is so misunderstood because I feel like there's 5 different versions of soft glam.
Exactly.
It's like you have soft glam with lashes, soft glam with glitter, soft glam with outliner, soft glam with brown liner. So I even had a bride who asked me to do a soft glam for her without eyeliner. And I was like, wow, that is really challenging.
Yeah,
that is something that really like threw me off guard. And I was like, I've never done that. And she literally said, what do you have on your face right now? And I said, just some concealer, a little bit of powder and some lipstick. Like, and she said, that's it.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was something that was like super challenging for me.
Yeah.
But in terms of like what people keep asking me, I feel like soft glam is kind of the trend now.
Okay.
And I feel like the whole less is more. I get it, less is more, but also you want to look like a bride on your wedding day.
You don't want to get lost.
You don't want to end up looking like just another guest.
Yeah.
Because you know how people go all out for weddings.
Definitely.
And
like
there's somebody who's going to outdo you. I mean, I'm just going to, you know, like... just be honest about it, because there will be someone with better glam than you.
For sure.
So you need to,
because
this is something,
right?
Yeah, weddings in Sri Lanka are crazy.
Like they will go all out because you know they truly will like celebrate. And
from the jewelry to the clothes, everything is so elaborate. I feel like we also get like the very simplistic brides, like the no eyeliner soft glam look. But
I've done like some brides no lashes. One bride I had, she didn't want even the eyeshadow to show like she's wearing eyeshadow. And I was like, so I have to mimic like your skin tone, but it has to last.
Yeah.
But it can't crease. But I was like,
got it.
I need like a moment to process this.
Yeah, because the requests are crazy.
Yeah, it is. And it's just, we always do keep in mind, because we want to be able to give what, you know, the bride wants. And then like you mentioned before, like, you know, like a halfway point. Because it's not like also just doing a look, because you have to do, it has to last through like your emotional speech, through your first dance, through everything till we do like a touch up if that's required. So
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you often get asked about skincare, whether you do facials? What is your take on all of that? What do you tell brides when they ask you this?
I mean, I think that is like a number one, like freak trial especially. They'll be like, or even when they're talking, when they're making a booking, like, do you do facials? Or the main thing is I don't do facials because I'm not like an esthetician or a beautician. But I will always guide them through like a proper skincare routine. And I think that is something globally every makeup artist will stress. Like, it's so important to look after your skin, because makeup just sits on top. And if the underneath is not protected, hydrated, you know, you hear everybody say drink water, but yes, you should. And
how much water can you drink?
Yes, exactly, please.
Yeah.
You know, because those things will really impact, you know, how the makeup will look and last. And also keeping in mind, makeup artists are not cosmetic surgeons.
We are not magicians.
Yes. So things that we can do in terms of making it look flawless, especially if the skin is not looked after, is very difficult.
Yeah.
So I really like stress on that. I'm like, please.
And also it's so important to know that skincare on the day of your wedding is not going to do anything. If you are really trying to make a difference about it, it needs to be done 6 to 8 months prior to your day.
Some sort of result. You know, and have it like really lasting
Yeah,
long and
yeah.
proper, and especially
And
in
always,
Sri Lanka with our
this
weather.
is something that I stress on, if you have good skin, your makeup is going to look 10 times better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because then you really can get that flawless, no makeup look.
Sometimes you don't even need so much foundation.
Less is more.
It's so easy for us as well if you do maintain your skin and look after it, and it just works well for both. It works well both ways. Yeah.
And you're gonna feel like so much more comfortable. And yeah, I mean, I would say if the skin is looked after well, like I've seen that even with like our Sri Lankan weather, then the makeup also settles in really nicely.
Yeah.
So it all is kind of like a domino effect, right? If one is not done, especially with how the weather is, I've seen makeup starts cracking.
Yeah.
It slips away, and
100%,
like you said, 6 to 8 months before. Since we spoke about skincare, I mean, obviously we both do hair as well.
Yeah.
So what would you say is kind of really important for a bride, like in terms of prepping her hair for her big day? Like,
okay, this is
have
something
a
really
haircut.
important. Yeah, because
Yeah.
there are brides that rock up without a haircut, nothing, no color. I mean, it's not a must to have hair color, but it just emphasizes your hairstyle a little bit more.
Especially if you're going to keep it down.
Yes, especially even for styling like hair up, I feel like updos also require a little bit of a,
Some sort of a
something.
highlight.
Yeah. How important would you say is grooming?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, tell us the stories.
It's so important because and also I feel like some brides, not all, like think that, okay, this is just like one day, show up for those few hours and go, and it's like I've never used a cleanser or anything in my life. Let's just do it for this day. Same with grooming, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like just like you plan your wedding, you think of your bouquet, you think of your flowers, your jewelry and all of that. Grooming is a part.
Is a big part.
Is a big part, So that with the makeup, with the hair, with your hygiene, all of that goes
Very
hand
important.
in hand. You can't have one without the other. Because when those things are not done, I feel like it's so much pressure also on the makeup artist, because you're like now supposed to be like,
you kind of have to be, it's like your emergency. Like we've had so many, I've had so many brides who've forgotten to do their threading, and suddenly like I'm just sat there threading and plucking brows on the day.
But then that's also like, you have to keep in mind, like I know some brides will think, but why not? Like it's just a small thing, but you have to realize on the day, the backstory is you're nervous, you're adrenaline rushed, and you have so many things going on in your head, and you're excited. And then sometimes I've seen like some brides, depending on their skin type, they can react, they can get red, then you're looking for ice because the thread cut your eyebrow, and all these other things that you didn't plan for is enough to delay like your makeup routine. So that's why we always say, like, especially at the trial or at point of constant contact, make sure to get these things done before.
So
grooming.
at least 2 to 3 days prior. In terms of grooming, get your waxing, threading, dermaplaning, whatever it is.
Exactly.
Your laser, please do it early.
Do not go for a session before the
and also very important, again under grooming, do a patch test. If you're somebody who doesn't wax, especially your chest and back, because you will break out. You will break out. So please do a patch test. And because I've had so many experiences again with brides just breaking just breaking out on their chest and back, and there's nothing much you can do about it, like,
and also
a week
it's not
before.
like just putting makeup on top, because sometimes, not like the face, I feel like that reacts as well, especially because nobody walks around like wearing full body of makeup, as much as obviously we make sure your face and neck match. When you're red or having an allergic reaction to something like this, you can't just like lather something on top and think like it's going to go
be
away.
okay.
And you again have to have this for about at least 12 hours.
what are some of the weirdest requests you have got?
Like from brides?
Yeah, from brides.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like some of the craziest like requests.
I feel like, okay, one or two coming to mind. I feel like it happens when they are not really sure of what look they want. Like they've seen obviously Pinterest. Thanks to Pinterest, we have all these amazing references. But
make sure you have a Pinterest board,
yes,
because it comes in handy.
So important.
Yeah,
because
especially for us as makeup artists.
Yeah, because we need something to see and be like, okay, this is the kind of smoky eye you're thinking of. Because like
not a black eye.
Yeah, exactly. Because even in smoky eye, there's like hundreds.
Yeah,
like,
brown smoky eye, black smoky eye, smoky eye with red lip, which used, I mean, which was
lip,
which was such a trend.
Exactly.
But
you really want to stand out.
Yeah.
So like that, Pinterest board is very important. But yeah, I've had like some brides who have just been like, can you do it like the liner thin here, thick here, thin, and then flicked out? And then, or they would go this close to a mirror. I'm not kidding.
What?
Like,
just to check how.
Yeah, like, and they would be like, oh, it's like a millimeter off. Like,
and you're just
I feel like it's very unrealistic.
Yeah,
because you also have to understand, like, the photographer is not going to be taking a picture from here.
Yeah, close-ups are not here.
Or not that close.
Yeah.
And also, there are filters, there's editing happening. So, like in the final pictures that you get. But overall, that you look beautiful, you get the look that you want.
Yeah.
So these are the things I kind of like have to talk back and like tell them and make them understand. So strange requests like, can you like chisel here, make it fuller here, but like, and the same with hair, can you like poof it but flatten? And then I'm just like, sometimes it's not, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, you know, like Photoshop, you can like pull out here and push down here. Right? Like the
you can't edit,
reshape tool. Like, you can't do that.
The face tune.
Yes, you can't face tune your
reality.
Makeup.
You cannot face tune reality.
Like, if there are pores, to a certain extent, your pores will show.
You can minimize your pores,
Yeah. But it's not like, I always tell, it's not like putting cement and like patching
this is
up.
not
it's not Photoshop,
Yeah.
but you can get it to look beautiful and cohesive. And at the end of the day, ladies, when you get your pictures, they will look fantastic, because hoping that you have picked the best photographer that works for you, videographer, and then best makeup artist, they work as a team to give this beautiful end result, which is what you're going to have once your wedding day is over.
Which is what you're going to be left with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I would say those are like the strangest things. Like, make it bigger here, smaller here, disappear it here. Like, then it's kind of like somebody's like holding my hands and saying,
not letting me do my job.
Like, I feel like that's also because there's no trust. You have to also trust the process when you're doing makeup.
Got it.
Like, have you had any strange?
I've got a lot. Yeah. It's like, maybe my lash needs to extend from here and not here. And you're just like, you know, it's like, like you said, unrealistic expectations. And
also, it cannot be done.
Yeah.
Like,
and also, can you make the lip gloss last the whole day? Yeah. These are things that are out of our control. You're going to be eating, talking. Exactly. Lip gloss moves.
Yeah.
It is. I have to be honest. Like, I wear lip gloss on the daily, and you have to touch it up. You have to be.
I would say lips in general.
Yeah.
Especially because you're going to eat. Everything else will last even without a touch up, but lipstick you have to have.
Yeah.
Like, I always tell like my brides, maybe bring like a similar color in, which I can mix in on the day, so that later,
you also
like, the center is what will move, because the oils will break it down no matter how 18 hours it lasts. It never really lasts.
No,
so
it doesn't. But it will I mean, our makeup will last you the whole day.
Yes.
Throughout the process.
This is just this one
it's just
product, the
one
lipstick.
aspect of your makeup.
Yeah. This is a good question, because people, I'm sure you get this all the time. Like, what are some things you should bring for your trial day? Like, do you have like a list? Or?
Okay, so this is something that I do have a very small list, but it's still a list.
Okay.
I feel like you need to bring your references, your makeup references,
Like
your
Pinterest board
hairstyle references.
Okay.
I would say a Pinterest board comes in handy, like especially like your vision in terms of not just your makeup look, but like the whole vibe of the wedding.
Yeah.
Which I feel like the decor to
like
the aesthetic of everything. Like I would even ask you a question as to how many people are attending this wedding, because I need to know the all of it. I need to know all the information.
Yeah,
give me as much information as you possibly can.
Never goes to waste.
So I need to know, like, especially like for Muslim weddings, you're set up on a stage. So I feel like your makeup needs to look good up close and from far. So these are things to keep in mind. Like if it's 1,000 people wedding, like if it's and I feel like we need to know as much information as possible to give you the best possible outcome.
Do you get them to like bring their outfit or
no,
like a picture?
I think a picture is sufficient.
Absolutely.
A picture would be fine, but on the day I would like to see the outfit. Like some people would want to match their glitter to the glitter on the dress, or something like that. Unless if it's something like that. But I also would like you to bring in pictures of your jewelry,
if you have anything that's going on the head.
Yeah, if you have anything, if you have a dupatta that's going on your head, bring that in. But you don't have to bring the rest of your lehenga to the trial. And maybe if you want, you can bring in your jewelry as well, which is something that you want to just place and keep on your self to see. And
kind
also,
like somewhat of a finished look, right?
It's like 70% of your look, so you have in mind what you will end up looking like. And also something that I want to tell brides is that do not judge your makeup artist based off of the trial. This is something that...
Oh my gosh, this is very good.
Because we are not going to give you the exact look at your trial, because we also don't want to show you the final look. We want
it will always be a bit more enhanced, and keeping in mind, right, like on the day of the wedding, you're going to have your entire outfit on, your jewelry, if you have a dupatta or a veil, whatever. Then you have your flowers, like your bouquet, flowers in your hair, ornaments. So all of this is just going to add on to make you look
and feel your best,
stunning, right? So obviously the trial, and this is another thing I've always seen, like if they wear certain colors for the trial, like especially the lipstick, they'll be like, I want like a nudie pink, and we'll keep matching and nothing will go, because it will always contrast, against what you're wearing,
and it
won't with your outfit on the day.
And another thing about trials, try, if you're wearing a white dress, come in a white t-shirt. If you're wearing a red sari, come in a red t-shirt. It's as simple as that.
So good.
Because I feel like all our undertones are so different, but I feel like South Asian skin tones were more golden. I feel.
And certain colors
bring out different,
Especially when we do blush.
Exactly,
Because then you have these colors kind of contrasting each other.
Exactly, yeah.
And then you can adjust it.
I feel like it's important to keep things like this in mind. But overall, try to come alone for your trial.
I was just gonna say this. I was like, Ashwini. Or just one. I would say one other person. We'll
who's not family.
Why. Like we'll tell you why.
One other person who's not immediate family.
And maybe also not the groom.
No, definitely not the groom. Please don't bring your groom to the trial. Right?
I mean, let him be surprised.
Let him be surprised in a good way.
In a good way. Because also, like, men have a different take with makeup as is. So obviously, you also don't want to scare him when the artist is doing all these different things, and it's literally like painting your fiance, and you're like, what is she doing? And they're having
what is on her face?
So you just want to leave certain things like to their imagination. Let them just see you like finished.
Yes.
But I would say come with like your bestie or your sister.
Yeah, somebody who's going to give you honest feedback and not trying to change your appearance per se.
Yeah. But like one person.
Yeah,
is ideal.
Is good. Or nobody.
Or nobody, yeah.
You can just take pictures of your trial and
take a video call.
Yeah, take a FaceTime someone.
Yeah, that would. I know because we do hand makeup and there's always like last minute something you're running around doing.
And nothing goes according to plan.
Yeah, nothing does. No matter how many planners you have and how many people helping, there's always something. But only you and your team and your bridesmaids and all will know. No guests are going to know something went wrong. But having said that, like when you're faced with like emergencies, like with the bride, like what are some like emergency hacks?
Okay, so I
can see
I have so many. I have so many. I feel like my emergency kit is bigger than my makeup kit right now because it's all. I have so many things.
Yeah.
From plasters to from plasters to gum to Yoo-hoo. Double-sided tape, a needle and thread.
Yeah,
I have needle and thread.
Scissors.
I have like 5 pairs in my bag.
Different sizes also.
I have. I also have like the special, like I have these specific Fevicol double-sided glue tags, like for your mantika, so that they stay in place. Then I also have a Tide pen.
Oh my god! Remove the stains.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Then I also have Vaseline. You name it, I've got it. Even like these little numbing cream for ears.
Yes.
If you have a really heavy like pair of earrings, I've got numbing cream for your ears so you won't feel your ears.
And another one, do you use, I don't know, I think it depends on the type of bridal as well. Like some use buttons when they are pinning so that it won't snag on your sari like later.
Yeah. But I feel like it does help to a certain extent, but also
fully.
Because it kind of shows. I feel.
Yeah, true. Again,
it depends on the material of your sari. Yeah. I want to ask Nisha, like, what are some of the materials that you wouldn't suggest wearing in the tropics, like Sri Lanka?
Oh my gosh. Ideally, see, if you're going to be, it's an outdoor wedding, you have to keep in mind, like I think we've stressed on humidity.
Yeah.
Like if you compare Sri Lanka and India, Sri Lanka is more humid in terms of you're going to sweat, it's going to feel like you're in an oven. So the hair is going to get frizzy.
Yeah.
And obviously the fabrics that you wear, like velvet or something outside,
stay away from.
You will bake.
Yeah.
You don't want it. But if you're indoor, no problem, because you will obviously, the photographers will take you out, get a beautiful, scenic view, and then you come back in for like a touch up and you're good.
Yeah. But stay away from the velvets and the heavy, like very heavy embroidered.
Yeah, very heavy, because that will just add so much more weight.
Yeah.
But yeah, stuff
try
like
to keep it a little light.
Chiffon, net.
Yeah.
I mean, those are always, because it's obviously net, it's a bit more
breathable. Yeah. But definitely stay away from the heavy, like dark stuff, because light and airy is always
nice.
Always nicer.
And you're going to feel comfortable. Yeah. And good shoes.
Yeah, that very important. Walk. A backup pair of shoes.
Yes, very important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something you can change to that nobody will know. So these are all the BTS
that no one talks about.
But it's very important.
This is the segment called Accept or Reject, where we're going to ask each other some questions about brides, and we're going to decide whether we're going to accept the bride or reject.
Oh my God.
Are you excited?
I'm nervous.
Okay, who's going to go first? Okay.
Yeah, you go.
I'll go first, okay?
Oh my God.
Your first question is, if the bride changes her entire look idea on the wedding morning, are you going to accept or reject?
I will reject that, but I will explain to her why.
Okay, got it. Nice. That's a good answer.
And I'm saying this with experience.
Okay.
So, and it has worked.
Okay, great. Love
and both
that.
were happy. So yeah.
Love that. Okay.
Okay. Doing makeup while the bride eats her breakfast.
I cannot. I will not reject. I don't know. Is there somewhere in between accept and reject? Because it happened to me all the time. I mean,
no, take a bite.
Feed me too.
Yeah, I've been starving for 10 hours. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
but yeah, no, I would accept. It's fine.
It's fine.
I mean, we're all like, hungry.
Yeah.
We're hungry right now.
Yeah.
Feed me.
Yeah, it's like we try to not make it like
not make it bad. Okay, next question.
Oh gosh, what is next?
The bride says she'll give the balance after her wedding. Her balance money.
I mean, I have been in the situation, so except with a disclaimer, like with something.
Okay. So you're okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, cool.
I think most makeup artists were very understanding.
Yeah,
you know?
we shouldn't be.
But think about but I'm like, think about us too. We are human. Like we have bills to pay.
Yeah.
You know, like
we got shit to do.
Yeah. Brides aren't.
I'm laughing even before this question.
I mean, we have been through this, man. Bride's aunt asks for a touch-up and she hasn't paid.
Reject. Yeah, full on.
Yeah,
sorry. You can try someone else.
Okay, I have to leave. Like,
oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh, not right now.
No, like you just be like.
So reject. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Your question.
Yes.
Bride wants to use her favorite expired lipstick because it smells fine.
No. Reject.
Yeah, no
Anything
way.
Anything that I can smell that
is off,
I will be like, and the reason is, at the end of the day, it's gonna backfire on the makeup artist and be like, she used it, and now
I
my
have
lips
a reaction.
are falling off my face, you know.
Yeah.
And then the groom comes after us.
Okay.
How dare you do this?
Yeah.
No. We can see
reject.
the whole
thing
story
play
happening.
out. Yeah.
So reject.
Great.
Okay.
My question.
Matching eyeshadow to the wedding decor.
No way. Reject. Nah.
Yeah. What are you going to say?
Be like, no.
Yeah, like,
no. Why would you even think that's a good idea? Like,
I match with
like, hi, my hydrangeas. I need my eyes to match my hydrangeas. Like, no. Sorry.
Oh my god, I just pictured like
no, that's not gonna happen. No way. Okay, next question.
These are really interesting.
Yeah. Bride wants her tattoo covered last minute. Okay. I've had this.
Somebody who has tattoos, I will say this is not just like putting like a full coverage. I will say last minute reject.
No.
Because it's literally like making lasagna. Like you have to put the sheets. There's a process. You can't just dump everything and be like, ta-da.
Yeah.
There's like color correction. There's powder. There's letting it rest. So now
letting it rest like lasagna.
Let your mommy and daddy can't help it.
You can't help it. This is your day.
Hold the bouquet.
Yeah. Come out.
Yeah.
You need to come out with your tattoo on your wedding day.
Unless you're willing to like delay everything.
Yeah.
It's a reject.
Yeah. Or unless it's discussed prior at the trial.
Then of course, you know, but obviously.
Yeah, like you can't just rock up with a full sleeve and be like, yeah, I need to cover this.
How?
Doesn't happen.
Like,
doesn't happen.
We will have to speak to the seamstress and get a sleeve.
Like a skin
on.
color sleeve.
Yeah, exactly. No.
All right. So we have one more question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, there's two.
Okay.
Bridal makeup with no trial. Have you done brides?
I think I had one last week, so I think accept.
Yeah.
Because she just flew in and
same. I've also had
we
like,
just did like a video call and had a
that also works.
consultation. It works, but
depending on the bride.
Huh?
Depending on the bride.
Depending on the bride,
like how sure they are.
as long as you're on the same wavelength and you're comfortable with my work, I think it's cool. So accept. Yeah.
Bride wants a no makeup look but brings 15 reference photos.
Ah.
But
That's a tough one. But I feel like that's the norm.
That's like the norm.
That's the norm. So accept.
Which one?
But please don't bring 15. Bring like 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And similar styles.
Yeah.
Like you can't say you want a
Bring
no makeup look and bring like a smoky eye.
Yeah.
Like a glitter look and something that's like soft glam, and we're like, okay, but which one is it?
Yeah, which one is it? So yeah, just bring 3 looks at maximum, and I would suggest taking off of my page or Nisha's page, but you know, just 3, please. Just keep it to a minimal of 3, not 15.
Yeah, that's way too much.
Yeah. So your next question is, if the bride asks for an IG filter look in real life, would you accept or reject?
Reject.
Yeah.
Because it's not realistic.
It's not.
Like,
yeah.
You know, and then you'll be like trying to keep that as the reference. Like, how is it going to work?
So,
I mean, first, do you look like an IG filter?
No.
To begin with? No.
Do you look like an oil painting? No.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's just not realistic. So
Yeah. So
because of that, reject.
Yeah. Good choice.
Yeah.